How do you guys like my my Blackie impersonation, by the way? I find myself copying him more and more. Like, for example, when we have people filtering in. Oh shit, I just lost a viewer. We were just going up. What the fuck? Oh well. But I'm ripping off my friend Blackie Fitzpatrick so bad at this point that it's fucking ridiculous. I need to change my strategy. And I'm working on it. I have some ideas, but it is what it is. I think every single live stream, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Twitch, wherever it is, I think the most powerful way for us to get our messages across is we just gotta keep hammering. We just have to keep hammering. As in, our presences need to be, you gotta go live. YouTube's our car right now, so hop in the car. Maybe, since everything has gotten bigger, maybe it's a minivan, maybe it's a bus. But that's our current ride. That's our current ride. Do they censor too much? Yes. Does it piss me the fuck off? Yes. But it's our only ride right now. I'm waiting for Twitch to explode. And if Twitch goes down, somebody else is going to come up. Somebody else is going to come up. And they won't censor us. They won't censor the fuck out of us because of their political views. It's just ridiculous. Blackie Fitzpatrick has joined us, Alec Whittier. I just blew you up a little bit. I was like, I'm going to do a Blackie Fitzpatrick style intro, and you just fucking missed it. I'll do it again. I don't care. I think it's hilarious. The only thing I can't duplicate is your voice. Your voice is, and obviously your intellect. I think we agree on. Would Alec Whittier say in a public format that, and I don't care if you say no, I'm just curious, that perhaps I know you're over in Austria, but you're from Boston. Would you say that we agree on probably 95% of the political issues these days? The political and social issues? That's the number I'm assigning to it. I'm not going to be mad if you say no. Because you might say 100 and you might say 40. I have no idea. Okay. See, Blackie is with us. Oh, do the Blackie. Do it again. All right, welcome to the JB Show from the shining city of Boston, Massachusetts. And like I said, I cannot duplicate your voice. Our voices are very different. Welcome to the JB Show out of Boston, Massachusetts. I hope you all are well. I have here, and this is where Blackie would normally show off like a nice bottle of wine, something that probably costs 17 to 22 bucks in US. He probably gets it for $5 over there. But I just have these cheap-ass Sutter Home little mini lines. So I'll just go, welcome to the JB Show. See, that's my Blackie impersonation. And you know I do this because I love you. It's not to knock you. Ever. I've said time and time again, before we get into the politics and because it's a big politics day, it's a very big politics day. But before I really get into what I'm going to talk about, I'm going to talk about Blackie Fitzpatrick a little more. You see this white guy from Austin. Maybe I had something to do with it. Maybe I didn't. Who knows? I think we all own our own popularity and unpopularity. But the reason that Blackie Fitzpatrick is popular is because he's obviously had some fucking experience as a performance artist, as a musician, being comfortable in front of crowds, not holding back feelings. I've been, and I swear to God, I'll do another minute and then I'll shut the fuck up. All right? I'll do another minute and of my opening monologue, and then I will totally close down and shut the fuck up and just let you guys chat. Because it's an audience-based live stream with my initial thing in the beginning, and then everyone comments, and the show is propagated by the fact that all y'all all y'all post comments, answer each other's questions. Maybe I'll answer your questions, maybe I'll have questions and they'll answer me. But I can tell you this. I remember 2 years ago during the election, and then I promise I'll shut up. I promise I'll shut up after this. But I remember 2 years ago, during the election, I remember people on chat who I knew supported the president, Trump. President Donald J. Trump. Oh my God, it sounds so fucking good. Did I just get my first gay boner? That's obviously a joke. It's obviously a joke. It's obviously a joke. No one cut, paste that and make it be like JB is a homosexual and wants to fuck the president. It was a joke. Okay? I'm just telling you right now. But that being said, our movement, when I remember it first started with RSBN, Right Side Broadcasting, and then we had Golden State Times come up and got popular. And RSBN hates me, but I still have friends over there, believe it or not. And then we had Golden State Times come up, and then we had Gramps come up, and then we had JujuBot really, skyrocket. So I would call them the big four. I'm sure there are others that I'm forgetting. I am sure that there are others that I am forgetting. But then we had the little guys and girls, We get Harmony's Hangout and Jam House. They do music, but we all met each other through this kind of like chat room revolution thing. I might, if I ever, and I need to talk to Blackie Fitzpatrick, Alec Whittier about this in private. I actually think I want to write a book. Doesn't have to be a long book. But I know you've written a book, which I have yet to buy, and I'm an asshole for not owning your book yet. It will be purchased. But I'm actually thinking about writing a book about what I witnessed over a 2 to 2.5 year period of the evolution of chat rooms. And people they could be from Chicago, Boston, where I'm from. They could be from fucking Austria. They could be from fucking China, Russia, Texas. Anywhere in the world. All of us are coming together in a way where we're openly talking about politics, interpersonal issues, and there's no censorship. I mean, there's YouTube censorship, but between our groups, because if I ever see censorship in a chat or something, I don't go there anymore. That's partly the reason that I started my own chat. Do you think I want this face on the internet? Do you think I want these views on the internet? You're sadly mistaken. I would rather write anonymous blogs and just get my thoughts out there that way, because they're probably going to get the same traffic. They're most likely going to get the same traffic, but when I saw the Gramps and JujuBot revolution and this and that, And then I found out how easy it was to stream live on YouTube, and the fact that I'm not afraid of, even though I have Asperger's syndrome and autism or whatever, one thing I've never been afraid of is public speaking, ever, in my entire life. When I was 4, when I was 12, when I was 24, when I was now. So I've never been afraid to speak out. But it's just so crazy how many of our streams have really taken off, and we have like a shared audience. It's like a pool. It's like the coolest thing. Anyway, I'm going to shut the fuck up. I'm going to take your comments. I am done with my opening monologue. How long did that take? 11 minutes? That's not bad. You guys can handle me ranting for 11 minutes. Come on. Alright, let's back up and go through comments one after another. Why is my iPhone acting like a shithead? Alec Whittier, a.k.a. Blackie. I'm just going to call you... I know you're Alec Whittier, but I know you as Blackie. Blackie says, do it again. Blackie says, correct. Money Mike has joined us. Babyface JB. I'm not babyface. Well, maybe I am. I mean, I'm 34. Don't I look 34? What the shit, man? Blackie says, you are my mentor at JB. You've said that before. I appreciate that, but you're on your own now, dude. You got your own thing going on. I just happen to like your show, you know. If you were some stupid fucking... It's actually happened in the past. Hold on, let me finish this. Let me finish this. JB, book called Conspiracy Theories. There's already a book called Conspiracy Theories. It's by, I believe it's Gary Hart or Gary Hunt. So I wouldn't call it myself. I wouldn't call it that. I'd call it something else. Blackie says, write the book, JB. I will. Why is my room always filled with... I love you guys. I love Alec. I love Money Mike. Where are the chicks in my stream? I need female representation. Otherwise, I look like something that I don't want to say. Money Mike says, you shaved? Yes, I did. The beard went down the drain. That's why I said babyface. Yeah, I mean, check that shit out, dude. That's pretty damn clean. I use the Gillette razors. They have, they're very expensive, which pisses me off. But you got 5 blades, and they actually really do last a long time. So that's why I use them. So the money that you spend up front, you save in the long run. You know, you don't... I don't know who the fuck could use those Bic razors that it's like the plastic thing, and you use it once, and then you throw it away. Okay, so you're paying $6.99 for a pack of 10, where you could pay $15.99 for a pack of 4 Gillette razors that are going to last you basically 6 months. But anyway, I didn't come on here to talk about plastic razors. I just tend to go off on rants, like directionless rants about shaving my face and weird shit. JB needs chicks to come in and comment. No, I don't need them. I was just wondering where they are. I don't need them at all. Who cares? If I have one person watching my show, I shut the fucking show off. But when I have 10 to 20, I expect there's going to be a reasonable gender distribution, if that makes any sense. Alec is going to Burger King to get chicks. Very nice. I actually like Burger King's Italian chicken sandwich. The one with they just slap, it's the fried chicken breast in the long form with the seeded bun. And they just slap some cheese on it and some fucking probably horribly made marinara sauce derivative or some garbage. It's really good. I like it. And I always get large fries too. Hey, I have Burger King like 4 to 6 times a year, so shoot me in the face. Am I a fucking overweight fat guy? No. I'm losing weight, man. It's too much drinking. The Burger King chicken nuggets, in my opinion, suck. McDonald's are way better, although McDonald's are way faker. We've all seen the YouTube videos about the pink paste. Scary stuff. Do I eat it a couple times a year? Sure. Yes, I do. Talking about food, and then we'll get into the politics. I just don't want to bore you guys with the whole Kavanaugh and all that. We will get into it. But since we're on the topic of food, one of my favorite things I used to do back when I was employed, it's key, and had a car before I smashed it, I would get out of work, and I would go down to the local sub shop. Sometimes it would be 7-Eleven. Sometimes I'd go to the Italian place and get the real thing. I don't know. But I would get like a 4-pack of mini wines or a 6-pack of beer or one big bomber of beer. You know, the 22 ounces. You know, the ones Blackie has. And I have as well, but, you know, it's just a little more pricey, or at least it is in Boston. And I would get one of them, and then I would go to maybe, let's say, like I said, go get an Italian sub, which, by the way, you're a psychopath if you do not top your Italian sub in this fashion. And then I promise I'm going to get to the check. All right? You're a psychopath if you do not top your Italian sub, cold, by the way, never toasted. That's the immediate indication. And obviously I'm being sarcastic here. I'm just trying to be entertaining. So when I say if you toast your Italian sub, you're a psychopath, I'm not saying you're actually a psychopath, okay? But here are the toppings that go on the Italian sub. Salt, pepper, oil, vinegar, number 1. Number 2, no lettuce. Lettuce is a waste of time. Lettuce is basically water in plant form. So lettuce can go fuck itself. And I like extra hot peppers, extra onions, and extra pickles. And of course, provolone cheese. I suppose you could use American, but I prefer provolone. That, to me, is the perfect Italian sub. Agree, disagree. Oh, and the herbs. You need some oregano on there. That's just my thing. 2 watching. Alright, I'm going to cut this stream because my viewership is way too low. Dean Machine has joined us. One of our newest superstars who has his own show. So if anyone is still here watching, make sure you check out Dean Machine. Is beer a food group? Yes, I agree with that. Yep, absolutely. Go get your carbs, boy. You wanna? Go get your carbs, sister. You wanna? Put on a couple pounds. Super easy. Eat a shit ton of steak and chicken legs and drink a lot of beer. But again, my viewership is too low. If it doesn't go up, I'm going to cut. So I'll give it another 2 minutes. I do not mind giving it another 2 minutes. Maybe it's because I'm not, like, good looking enough or something, or don't speak well. Who the hell knows? Or they just don't like white guys in 3-day-old non-washed shirts talking about Italian subs on YouTube when it's supposed to be a conspiracy channel. But I'll do that later. What the fuck is a chicken boob? Chicken breast? Chicken breast? Very nice. Alright, before I cut the show, Dean, because like I said, my viewership is very, very low right now, so I can't stay on. It's a matter of pride and dignity. But if you don't mind hanging on for another 2 to 3 minutes, can you tell me how you do your chicken breast? As in, how you cook it? Because obviously you're not saying it to an audience right now, you're just saying it to me. It's kind of like we're just talking. Oh yeah, fucking KFC is better than anything that I can cook at home. Are you kidding me? I love KFC. They got rid of it, and I was pissed off when they got rid of it. I will sit back with a bucket of KFC, and if I am high enough, I can decimate half a bucket of KFC. And the mashed potatoes with the gravy. That no one knows where that gravy comes from. It tastes really good, but it's the weirdest looking fucking gravy I've ever seen. And I don't get much more than that. But if I just want a quick snack from KFC, remember those little, I forget what they called them. They were like this big. And they had, it was like some mayo, a little piece of fried chicken, and a little bit of useless lettuce on a tiny bun. And they were selling them for like $1. Yeah, KFC's mashed potatoes and gravy is fucking awesome. Don't eat it every day, you know. But, yeah, for what it is, it's really, really good. Didn't KFC have mac and cheese at one point, too? Why am I starting to sound like Alex Jones? I've always had this problem since I was a kid. I accidentally and unintentionally adopt others' like lingos. Pick up mac and cheese once a month. There it goes. I don't know if Dean cooks my mac and cheese, and maybe Dean's mac and cheese is 10 trillion times better than KFC. But sometimes you want KFC mac and cheese. Maybe that's just me. Perhaps I am addicted to the monosodium glutamate. Or whatever the fuck they do. Who knows? But anyway, viewership went up 1 viewer, so that's cool. Oh, hell yeah. Put some breadcrumbs on it. Drizzle melted butter on the top. Lots of melted butter. Over the top. And after it's baked, throw it under the broiler for 5 minutes at full heat. Brown the top, take it out, let it rest. 3 to 5 minutes. If you want to burn your mouth, 10 minutes if you don't. That's the best stuff. I'm telling you that right now. So anyway, that being said, my audience is very, very low right now. So, yeah, see, Dean Machine knows. We have the same fucking recipe. Talk about soulmates, right? No homo, no homo. Talk about soulmates. Same mac and cheese recipe. You're in my book of the living. rather than the Book of the Dead. The Book of the Living includes the recipes that we both... Oh, you can add bacon, too. I forgot about that. Of course you can add bacon. Or even jalapenos. Shit like that. Sliced. Leave the seeds in for the heat. But, yeah, my audience is just not good right now. Yo, Dean, are you gonna go, when I say not good, I mean not substantial enough for me to continue? Aw, now I feel bad. Akron has joined us. Alright, I'll stay on. If we go up to 5, I'll do 20 minutes. But if we don't get there in like a minute or two, I'm fucking out of here, man. I'll go watch Dean. Dean's show's better anyway. And I know I'm not even talking politics right now. Last night, I had some scally bread. Call it what you want. Scaly, scally. I'm not Italian. I don't know how to pronounce it. Scally bread. The one with the fucking seeds on it. And it's like oval rather than a loaf. And, what did I do? First, I smoked some pot. Not a lot of pot. Just enough to get the job done. And what did I do? I did leftover pepper jack cheese, which was expiring, but since I was grilling it, I didn't really care. In a pan, I didn't really care. I still have a quarter of the sandwich left. I couldn't finish it. Let's see if I can just remember. I threw some pickles in there. And I did, for protein, I did ham and cheese. I didn't put any, I put mustard on one side because I never cook anything with mayo because it just turns into greasy, nasty thing, and you never want to cook mayo, as far as I know. If someone can find a way, tell me. But as far as I know, you never cook mayo, ever. It just turns into oil. It's like disgusting. Akron just snapped a walnut with their butt cheeks. That's fucking impressive. I recommend you go to Providence, Rhode Island. I'm sorry, not Providence, Rhode Island. Provincetown, Massachusetts. And you could find yourself a very, very nice relationship with all the gay dudes that hang out in Provincetown, because that's like the ultimate pickup line for, like, if you're approaching I'm not calling you gay, I'm just making a joke here. If you walk up to a gay dude or something in, wherever, and you go, I can crack a walnut with my ass cheek, they're gonna go, would you like 10 martinis and to come back to my place? And then what you can do, here's what's so brilliant about that. You can get like 3 free martinis until you're fucked up. And then you go, no, buddy, sorry, I'm not gay. Peace out. Michael Hart or whatever your name is. And then you can just go home and you got 3 martinis and you didn't have to crack a walnut. You didn't have to crack a dick in your ass. Bees say the darndest things. See, we haven't even talked about politics yet. Shit. I've been watching a lot of Bill Hicks lately. Anybody a fan of Bill Hicks, the comedian? AKA Alex Jones? I've been looking into a lot of that stuff lately as well. I'm not convinced, but I'm also not unconvinced. '80s Retro has joined us. Very nice. We like it very much. Wow. I wonder how many fucking times Blackie has lit a smoke and the wisp of smoke, could be any kind of smoke, and the wisp of smoke goes right into the eyeball or eyeballs, and it's like, oh shit. It's like it sucks. See, if you're gonna be a fucking idiot and be a fucking smoker like myself, if you're gonna actually put your body through that, we have to at least smoke it right. You know what I mean? At least smoke it proper. Okay? Because when you do it improper, it's terrible. Retro says, true dat. And if you guys are wondering, I don't know, I see a lot of new names here. Although you are moderators, I just probably was really high or something. But it's a moderator-only stream, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you like me, if you don't like me, it does not matter. Everybody who is worthy of coming on here, come on, stay. Okay, son of a bitch, it stayed. '80s Retro says you're cool, man. Well, thank you. I'm not cool. I'm a conspiracy guy. I go on YouTube, as you know, and I rant about conspiracy theories, which I have researched for not 1 year, not 2 years, not 5 years, not 6 years, not 11 years, but 17 years, and I'm 34. So that's half my fucking life. I've been living in the conspiracy world. It's a great place to be. It's a great place to be. It's a great place to be. But it's not an ideal place to be. Where I really want to be at the end of the day is I want to somehow, some way, develop a, what would be tantamount to a, what would you call it? Like a research headquarters center. And all of the patriots on YouTube, Mark Taylor, Sheila Zelinsky, to a certain extent Grant, to a certain extent Jujubot, and MT Prophecy, many, many others that I follow. I have the full and complete goal. And complete goal. Here's what I do. 9/11 was a fucking inside job in order to get us into wars in the Middle East. Whether they let it happen or whether they orchestrated it does not matter. Let me say that again. JB's views on 9/11 are very... I know we've gone from sandwiches to 9/11, but this is kind of like what my show does. So if you don't like it, bye-bye. You know, who cares? But anyone who does not believe that 9/11 was an inside job, at least in part, I believe in full, but I'll give it, at least in part, probably shouldn't be on JB Live. Thank you, iPhone. Right when I start talking about what I want to talk about, my iPhone fucks up. Isn't that convenient? Is that not convenient? And I'm not a crazy person. Okay? I'm like a nice person. I go to, back when I had a car, now my brother picks me up or I take the train. I go to my parents' place for Thanksgiving. I'm 34. I still stay over Christmas night because my mom likes it, you know? So I'm not like a horrible person, but I've just learned about all these things about the world and the government over a long period of time. And I've put all the puzzle pieces together, and all I can tell you is that anyone who believes there is not a massive conspiracy, not only against our duly elected president, who I love, Donald Trump, I love our president. Everyone knows that. But for those who don't, I just want to make it clear. Everybody knows that JB loves our president. Who were we going to have? Hillary Clinton? Gary fucking Johnson? Ted Cruz? John Kasich? What ended up happening and I'm surprised that I still feel the need to talk about it. I am thoroughly surprised that I still feel the need to talk about it. About the 2016 election. You know why? Because MSNBC, CNN, ABC, and even some of the anchors on Fox, who is the shiniest turd in the toilet bowl, in my opinion. I watch Fox. But are they perfect? No. The mainstream media is still going. How was Trump elected? How was Donald Trump elected? How? He won. That's why he's president. He won. When are you fucking idiots gonna come? And I'm not talking to my audience. I'm just saying in general, like media-wise. When are you gonna fucking realize that the American people voted? We don't like Hillary Clinton. We don't like her. And it's our right to vote. I mean, how hard is this to understand? And by the way, I will say this, and I see some comments coming in, and I'll address them in a second. But I will say this. If the election was between Ted Cruz versus Bernie Sanders, or John Kasich versus Bernie Sanders, you'd be seeing me doing a video right now wearing a Bernie Sanders shirt. I swear to God. I'm not saying that for effect. I'm not saying that to cause controversy. I'm saying that because it's fucking true. Bernie Sanders is a socialist. Do I want the United States to become a socialist nation? No. However, if it came down between Bernie Sanders and country rotten Clinton, I would vote Bernie Sanders 1,000%. Absolutely. He's not. All of his ideas are horrible. We don't want to turn America into a socialist state, but at least he wasn't fucking Hillary Clinton. Yeah. Globalist, wars everywhere. I'm a Democrat, but I'm a woman, and we won, so let's launch wars around the world of conquest. I'm not going to put up with that crap anymore. Under no circumstances will I put up with that crap anymore, ever. I gotta pick up the phone. I can't read from a distance. I need new glasses. Dean Machine says, expose gay Jizreel. I've never heard that term before. Jizreel. With your permission, I'm going to steal that term. I've never heard that before. I think that's fucking fantastic. Coop437 has joined us. Very nice. What's up, Coop? Coop437 also said, I'm sorry that I have such a low technology operation, it's embarrassing. Yeah, just find a little more line in the bottom of this. But I'm not putting up with this crap anymore. We have these folks, okay? Alright, you know what? I'm doing too much me stuff. I'm doing way too much me stuff, okay? We're going to change the direction of the show, and we're going to bring it to the Supreme Court nomination of Judge Kavanaugh. I will start off, and then I will take your comments and questions. Does JB really know anything about Judge Kavanaugh? I know a little bit. Yes. Do I think he is a good appointee to the Supreme Court? Yes. I'll leave it there, and you guys can go. Get at it. Dean Machine says, Dean's, we're friends now, so I can call him Dean. Dean says, the algorithm won't catch memes. I don't know anything about that kind of shit. And again, Coop is in, and then follow up from Dean. Like Jizreal. I've never heard that. That's hilarious. That's actually a good band name. Jizreal. But I would use 2 Z's. I'm just telling you, I would use 2 Z's. That's all it is. Dude, I have so much legal, Legal. I have so much legal pot right now. Do you think I should smoke some? Press 1 for yes, press 2 for no. Go. Blackie likes it. And by the way, this stuff is not... Oh, we met behind the dumpster and bought some grass. No, this shit is like the medical... It's fucking crazy. So that's why I'll probably have to end my show after I smoke it. And I hope to be able to have Blackie hone the ship, you know. But I get it, we're in different time zones and everything. But who cares? You guys can keep chatting. I'll just, let's see. First thing you need is a flame. Let's do it. Fuck it. I'll be right back. While I'm gone, Blackie is in charge of the show. Sorry to others, but Blackie's in charge. And don't bitch at me for putting Blackie in charge. He's been with me since day one. There's something called loyalty. I will always be loyal to Blackie Fitzpatrick. The only thing I won't do for Blackie Fitzpatrick is suck a dick. Anything else he needs me to do, I'll do. And I hope it's the same for me as well. Alright, folks, this is really, really scary. Even being a user of cannabis, this stuff is so friggin' strong because it's medical. I'm like afraid of it. Alright, so I'll do one. And then we're gonna let, why is my viewership so low? My show does not suck. My show is awesome. Oh, that's right, because everybody has jobs. Unlike me. Fuck. Alright, see, that is very, very strong marijuana. Shit. Now I am fucked. So, I'll be the face on the camera. I don't mind. But maybe Blackie can help lead the conversation. Alec Whittier can help lead the conversation, and we can see where this can go. Until Blackie goes live later on his own show, which is way better than mine at this point. And that's all I wanted. And he's not the only one. If folks don't think that I wasn't behind Harmony becoming popular, well, I certainly promoted them. I promoted them to the nth degree. All right.